Hi, I am a woman from northern Germany, 44 years old. I'm single, I'm alone, mm, but I'm socializing, I would say. I stay distant from most Germans. I'm not so into friendships or connections, only if I decide that. But I don't have children, and at the moment, I don't want to have children. I'm also too old now, and I'm not interested in that. And I'm not a lesbian, but I have not found the right man yet. I'm healing my traumata. I'm very interested in psychology, philosophy, and all of these things. And I'm very political also. I love it. I've studied actually journalism, but in a genre that is only like film based. I'm a journalist, filmmaker, and I am a photojournalist. I've studied at Napier University in Edinburgh film, photography, and television, and I studied at Stockport College, Manchester, UK, art and design. I'm also an artist and designer. And I studied photography, photo design in Dortmund, in the Ruhr area. But I did not finish my studies. I don't have a bachelor or master's. Different reasons for that. Mainly it's a financial reason. And because I didn't want to get involved in anything that is based on the thinking of someone else. I have my own head. So if I study something, then I go towards something that I like. So what I did was I went towards techno DJs and artists. I like that group. There are some good people in there. I never liked the drugs, but I saw the point of taking drugs. So if someone takes drugs, if he has a healthy mind, if it keeps him healthy, if he does not get ill through it or addicted or whatever, if it is like a evolution process or whatever, then I really like it. But whatever someone decides, he can decide it anyway. I'm not a police officer or something, yeah. But so basically, for myself, I took a few drugs in my 20s, but that was just like an ecstasy. And for me, it's not good. I'm traumatized, and I'm more into healing, grounding myself. And because I'm an Aquarius also, it is a little bit difficult if I go and take drugs, because Aquarians are very much air-based. And I love that. And techno, this is why I was attracted to techno DJs, is because they are also, the music is more like airy type of thing, yet you have to be grounded because you need to learn the instrument, you need to buy the instrument, so you need to have a job and work, so it's grounded but also in the air, and this is what I liked. This is very spiritual in my eyes, and I like music. Not all music business. The music business is a different topic altogether. That does not change the fact that I do like music, but if the music industry is good, that's a different topic. So like I said, I studied photography, film, and art and design, and photo design, communication design kind of thing. And I got stalked so much in Germany because I did not finish my studies. But it does not matter what you do as a woman in Germany, you always get harassed and sexually abused, raped, or harassed, or whatever, or full of envy attacks. You receive so many envy attacks of Germans, psychic attacks. Yeah? If you studied that topic, then these are called psychic attacks. So it's just unbelievable what's going on in Germany. And I figured out that it's mainly based on the government that is promoting this raping of women, children, abuse. If you are not an abusive person, you get nearly chucked out of Germany, basically, but you are not able or allowed to survive somewhere else if you're German. Yeah? You always get harassed till the end of your life, kind of thing. If you're not a harassing person, if you're not an abusive person, you will never reach the middle class. This is how it goes. This is how abusive the German system is. Actually, I read in the internet that Germany is a very, very dangerous and not secure place on earth. This does not change the fact that, for example, Berlin is a safe place for a lot of people, foreigners, and every person who tries to find connections, jobs, maybe is dependent on the job center or whatever. So Berlin, for example, is a good, maybe a rescue place even. So not everything is bad about Germany. I'm not saying that. But generally speaking, Germany is very, very harassing and abusive. And it even goes to the extent that they control you. They try to control you 100%, your whole life, your sexuality, your mind, your business, your love life, your children. So I don't know what it's called. Is it communism? I don't know. I don't know about the political systems too much, to be honest. I'm not so interested in that. But I think that Control, the film of Anton Corbijn called Control, is actually filmed in Hamburg, in my birth city where I was born. That is really, really true, So, yes, but if Germans control something, it goes very bad and very abusive and very, very, very wrong. The swastika got turned around in Germany. It's not natural, it's not healthy at all. It's not based on the natural laws or anything. So basically the Germans get brainwashed by the government, by the schools, by everything, to actually abuse your position as a lawyer, your position as a doctor, your position as a dentist, your position as a judge, so corruption, you might call it corruption, but is it? Yes, it is built up for corruption, yeah, for pedophilia, for trafficking, for drugs, for cruel thing, for mafia, for mafiosi connections, for sexism, for rape, for bad pornography gone wrong and stuff like that. So this is Germany built up. Germans have had the goal to be the most cruel country in the world. What type of goal is that, It's just stupid, Be a good person, build something beautiful, build a good company, build a good lifestyle, build a good country, then you are respected, But in Germany you get respected if you do absolutely the opposite. If you are abusive mafiosi, raping children, animals, or humans, or women. And I never played that, of course. I always spoke up against the Germans because I lived in Great Britain. Of course, it is a very abusive country also, but at least they also have another side, which is creative, respectful, and even some Buddhism going on there, and people speaking up. And Britain has a very strong other side, and Germany has mainly abusive side. And the people speaking up only awake now through YouTube and social media or whatever, but They are not speaking up 100%. So if I would, for example, speak to a German person about what goes wrong in Germany, they would actually abuse me and attack me because they feel criticized. Then they say, why do you speak up? First of all, they're envious. So the first energy that comes up in them when a woman speaks up is envy. You're nothing. You have not achieved anything. I don't respect you. But in reality, they see that I'm a beautiful woman. Okay, I'm not the youngest woman, but I'm attractive, strong, and confident. And this is what they hate. Okay, so envy and jealousy is the main, and that I might take the woman or the man from them or take something from them. So fear, envy, and jealousy is like the basis of Germans, you know. So when I want to talk to a German, it's not possible. They would always attack me, you know. Why are you still in Germany if you don't like it? Oh my God. That's full stop. That's the end of the discussion. You know, very strange. So it's so uninspiring. By the way, I like this. It's like sparkling wine. I'm not an alcoholic or anything if you try to say that now, you know. So if you want to figure out your own hatred towards women and the hatred towards a free woman, if she's drinking sparkling wine and it triggers you, then you have to work on your healing. Yeah, if you attack me, I go to the police, basically. Yeah. Simple as that, you know. You are not allowed to attack me, touch me, or anything. Nobody is. And the Germans are not allowed to do that either. This is why I always go to the police, but I have a lot of problems and trouble through that now. Oh, so that's better. I have a lot of trouble and problems through that now, up to the extent that they want to turn me into a homeless woman. But I've written to a lot of companies, to a lot of international human rescue groups and whatever, and women. There are not many organizations in Germany that protect women, because it is built on abusing. Germany is built on abusing women. Okay, so if you watch German pornography, you will always see that these women who are porn stars, who do a lot of hard work, yeah, they don't earn much money. They get exploited and raped and abused in Germany. In America, you can become a millionaire if you're a very good, well-known porn star. In Germany, you maybe earn, I don't know, very little money. I read that in the internet, that the women in the porn industry get abused and they don't earn a lot of money. So this flows into the heads of the German men to think women are nothing. They can work their asses off and they don't get much money. They get maybe a little bit pocket money, you know, for hard work, and the guy just takes the money and exploits her. This is the program running in Germany. And not only that, to actually exploit women, to turn her into a slave and stuff like that, it goes so far to rape the woman and to abuse her, yeah? And this is not just one case scenario, this is actually happening in the porn industry and everywhere in every business. And men want it that way because it makes them triggered and raged if women actually rise in confidence. Look at the Dutch and the German men. If they see a very confident woman, and I'm a very tall woman, I usually walk like this through the street, and if a man like maybe this small or even this height walks up to me and wants to confront me with anything, I just stand up, look him straight in the eyes, and I say, listen. And then I speak up, whatever the topic is at the moment, you know, so they cannot harass me anymore, and it gets better and better. But most women cannot speak up for themselves, I think. They just let this happen, and I do understand it. I even understand they want to survive somehow. They want to have a house, a normal life. They want to have a job. They want to have a good lifestyle. They want to have their children fed and whatever. But this does not work out. If a man is abusive, tell him to fuck off. And if it's a mass production of telling men to fuck off, then it's a mass production. Okay. So then we women have to gather together and maybe buy a house together and live together and support each other, or whatever the solution might be, I don't know. But tell men to fuck off if they abuse you. If a man touches you against your will, just tell him to fuck off from your apartment, from your life. If he tells you, listen, I want to have sex, and you say no, and he says, well, then I go to a hooker, I go fuck an animal, I go abuse your animal, I go abuse your child, or whatever, tell him to fuck off, or call the police and put him in prison. So why is the pedophilia happening in Germany? Why? Because the women do not defend themselves. And I must say, there are not a lot of boxing camps or places where women learn to defend herself. Very rarely, because it does not get supported. Of course not. The system does not want to have strong women, But it does not change the fact that you can build up strength, whether it's physical strength or get a knife, get spray, get confidence, team up with other women, even if they are still sheepy women, team up with them and defend yourself. Tell men to fuck off. If he wants to have sex with you against your will, tell him to fuck off straight away. Only if he asks one time, tell him to fuck off. If he touches your child against your child's will, tell him to fuck off straight away and go to the police also. Yeah? To start the revolution now. I know it's painful, but if you don't do it now, the man will just go crazy and abuse your children. They go trafficking or sell your children or whatever, and they will continue hurting you. The more they hurt you, the harder it is for you to heal from that. But if you step away from getting hurt, you can start practicing some things, going for a walk in nature, grounding yourself, protecting yourself, going swimming, doing sports. You can heal. Your body will heal, but not if you're full of trauma and full of hurt. You will not heal anymore at one point. But you will feel straight away, if you tell your abusers to fuck off from your life, you will feel how the healing process starts. And read the Bible, study the Bible, go to church every Sunday, go to Jesus Christ, read the Bible, listen to Jesus' words every day, listen to songs of the Jesus Christ, but don't go to sect groups or whatever, don't go there. Go to a normal Catholic or evangelic church, speak to the pastor, get some Bible teachings, read the Bible, listen to the songs every day. Kind of like feed your soul with the words of God, because the Bible actually teaches to distinguish between good and bad. Maybe, obviously, we have not learned that, you have not learned that, to know this is bad, this is good. And the Bible teaches that. What is good, what is bad. And it does exist, what is bad, what is good. Okay, abuse is bad. It hurts, it's not right. There are laws in this universe. And maybe get baptized. If you have been baptized before, then go there again and get baptized again. Refresh it, but go to a good church, not to an abusive church again. Go to a good church and maybe gospel group. Black people are so connected to God in a lot of ways. They fought their way out of slavery, out of abuse. And we have to do that also. But we are not doing that. We are not brave enough. Yeah? And we don't stick together. The white people don't stick together and fight together too much. The black people, they are holding together and they are kind of like, yes, we understand that we don't want to be slaves anymore. We don't want to be treated like this anymore. We are fed up with racism and treating us badly. And we are going to the church. We are going to Jesus Christ, this and that. The Germans, maybe some parts of them are waking up towards spirituality, but speak up and say that you are a religious person, that you believe in God. You will get harassed and stalked in Germany also. Yeah. So, okay, for now, I think I've spoken up enough, but I will continue in my next videos. I will tell you, I have to calm down my heart, you know, but I think that by speaking up a lot, I can calm down my heart a lot. And after a while, it will get structured much more. So speaking up and journaling, writing things down, thoughts out the mind, and actually awakens even, you know. You're talking to God, you're not talking to a specific person, you're talking to God directly if you're journaling and speaking from your feelings. Don't talk to abusive people about your feelings, you know. Maybe they will find out about your feelings and they try to abuse you and use it against you and abuse and use your vulnerability. Sorry, this word is really tough. They try to abuse it, but let them try, you know. Try to stay away from them, you know. Try not to open up to abusive people. Try to connect to God straight away and talk to God, and you will see the difference, what it feels like if God is responding, the real God, not a person, or if a person is responding to you, a human being. You will figure out the difference after a while. Okay, so have a good day and I talk to you soon. Bye bye.